SABC that they wouldn't be commenting because they are still to receive official documentation from the NCR. Is that underway?
It has been served and filed on both respondents and filed at the National Consumer Tribunal as of yesterday. Okay,
so they do indeed have it. Now, essentially this charge is that Shoprite has been selling job loss insurances to pensioners who do not have a job. Can you perhaps let's just start by telling us what prompted this and how widespread is it?
Yeah. I think what we first need to cover is that Shoprite Investments is, when you think of Shoprite, you think groceries, but the subsidiaries of Shoprite are extending credit to consumers. You have your House and Homes, your Rainbow Finance, your OK Furnitures, and they are indeed extending the credit, and that's why they registered with the National Credit Regulator. What prompted the investigation, the regulator is mandated to conduct proactive investigations, and as you are aware, recently there have been media releases of Finbond, JDG and Lewis that have had similar applications made to the tribunal. The main concern was that credit life insurance by these credit providers are being extended to consumers that are unreasonable and at unreasonable costs. As you said, pensioners, people that are self-employed are covered for occupational injuries and retrenchment that wouldn't be applicable to them.
But how widespread is this?
Well, at the moment, we are doing proactive investigations. What triggered it was there is a reasonable suspicion, once we did an analysis of the credit industry, that insurance is being charged at unreasonable costs, and the investigations are underway.
All right, so as the NCR, what are you asking the tribunal to do in terms of corrective measures here? How should Shoprite respond?
Well, the contraventions that we found were twofold. It was firstly with the unreasonable insurance to pensioners, the SASSA grants, and secondly it was reckless credit. For instance, consumers where their income, the expenses exceed their income, were given credit without the correct affordability assessments being concluded. So what the orders sought for is that the tribunal order that an audit be done on the consumers to see exactly what the number that have been affected, and secondly that refunds be given to these consumers, that the debt be written off.
Right, so the consumers who've been involved in this can expect refunds pending on what happens?
Pending the tribunal's outcome, should the tribunal rule in favour of the NCR.
All right, I mean, you've alluded to this in one of your earlier answers, but you'll be obviously extending the scope of the investigation broader than just Shoprite, which you are doing at the moment.
Well, it is all credit providers. Well, within our monitoring functions, we are mandated to monitor the whole credit industry. So proactive investigations are conducted all the time.
All right, thanks very much indeed from the National Credit Regulator, Catherine Kharmsais, legal advisor for the NCR. Thanks indeed
for having me.
Now, the latest BankServe Africa Economic Transaction Index points to